Surprise, surprise, it's Kelly Klapstein here, not Jackie Ludledge, and I'm going to share today some Tombow goodie pens. Aren't they gorgeous, all these different colors? So I just thought I'd talk about a little bit about what inspired me to do these drills today. So as you know, I teach brush lettering, and I just love using the Tombow pens to do this. So when you are learning lettering, you actually are learning two basic strokes. The downstroke, which is thick, and the upstroke, which is thin, like this. So when I did my project for the Creative Scrapbooker magazine blog, I made this rainbow with these Tombow pens, and I was drawing these thick lines, and I thought, hey, here's a cool idea. Let's make drills a little bit more fun. Now, even the people who are really good at doing brush lettering, they actually do drills all the time. So I know some of you know what the Tombow pens are all about, but I'm going to give you a little preview before we get started here. So the Tombow dual brush pens have two ends, the big, thick brush end here, and we have on the other end a thin bullet tip. So there it is there. See that? Okay. So I'm using the thick brush end, and Tombow also has, if you did see my blog post, I did this black calligraphy lettering using their small brush pen. So I have shown you these before, but I'll just show you quickly again. There are two small brush pens, and both in black, a soft tip and a harder tip. But the same concept is the tip is bends, and when you go down, you have a thick stroke, and when you go up, you have a thin stroke. Like, it's the same idea as a big brush pen. But this only has the black color, and so, like I said, I'm going to show you just a very simple drill to get you going with the rainbow colors. So what you want to do is collect your Tombow brush pens, and you can choose all the rainbow colors. Roy G. Biv, that's how I remember it. So you have your red and orange. Let's just put these together. Red, orange, yellow. Yellow doesn't show up that much, so I'm not sure I'm going to use it. And we have green. So if you can get the Tombow pens, there's 96 colors total, which is awesome. I recommend getting 96, of course. But there's also a bright package, which has all these colors. And green, blue, indigo, and violet. So these will be my rainbow colors for these pens. And we are simply going to practice our downstrokes. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm not really good at brush lettering, and I, need to improve this letter or that letter. But what maybe they don't realize is that they actually have to practice daily the very basic strokes. So the thick down strokes, you want them to be completely even all the way down. Right? That's the first thing you have to understand. And I recommend practicing these every single day and just having these nice thick downstrokes. Now, these are my worksheets, but you can also just practice on really smooth paper. Now, let's get into the fun part with controlling that pen. And I'm going to start with our rainbow colors. So we'll start with red. And what I want you to try is take, 7 different colors or whatever colors you want, and actually put them side by side. So what you're working on is your control. And I want you to, this will help you learn how to judge your spacing of your letters. It will help you understand how the pens bend and the thickness of them. And you're just basically going to line up all of your rainbow colors in these thick downstrokes. Okay, so I started that one a bit low. Sorry about my voice. I have a bit of a flu thing going on, so my voice is a bit creaky. Okay, so all the way down, and you can see my tip is all the way down along the edge of the previous stroke. This is how you're practicing your control with the pens. So forget about working on the letters and forget about, trying to get those ovals perfect. Start with something simple, like just controlling these thick downstrokes. And can you line them up side by side, evenly touching? That is the question. And it makes it more fun, if you do have different colors and oops, even I kind of messed that up. And you just continue along with your rainbow colors. And it just gives you a little bit more of an interesting challenge rather than your thick downstrokes over and over and over and over again. So let's just do a few more. And you can see how slowly I'm going, right? A lot of people find calligraphy videos are misleading because it seems really fast, but it actually isn't fast. It is, I recommend going quite slowly. Again, it's about control. And actually, one thing I've been telling my classes recently, my workshops in lettering, is when you are going slower, you have more control to have prettier letters. Did I lose a color here? No, there's my purple. Blue and indigo. And so by simply doing a downstroke drill, you're going to get better and better and better and better. So there we go. Now I can't see any comments if you have any questions. All right. And the last thing I'll do is there you go. So this is kind of what you're going for. You're lined up very closely. You have all of these horizontal lines, these diagonal lines, and you should be able to then draw a diagonal line between each stroke. And if you're doing the drill right, you are then going to have a very even set of black lines. And this is actually I should be going the other way up. Light up stroke, and as part of your drill, I don't know why I went down there, sorry. As part of your drill, you're kind of figuring out how to control those downstrokes, how to make them evenly spaced apart, and this will translate into better letters when you're writing your words. Okay, there we go. 2 more lines. And so there you can see, kind of as a check, how evenly your downstrokes are spaced together. So have some fun with your brush pens, and then worry about writing your letters correctly. So I'll just write the word rainbow for you. So let's start with the letter R, and then with the red, and the A, oh, I kind of went too big here. Red, orange, yep, yellow. And dot. And we'll do the red, orange, yellow. How am I forgetting the colors of the rainbow? I don't know, honestly. This is it should be green, this end. Oh, you can tell I'm not thinking too straight. Okay, let's do the B. The B I'm going to go up into here. Sorry about that. I started out too big, but that's okay. And let's do the O in indigo. I'll move this out a bit. And O. And then we have violet right here is our last letter. And then you have rainbow. Okay, so I hope you have some fun with your Tombow pens. Go back to the basics, bring out some colors, line up those thick downstrokes, and have fun with your colorful drills. Thanks for watching, everybody.